Tell me about the homeless program. That seems to have been sort of a passion of yours. How did you get so focused on that?
Homelessness is it's a problem that I knew was going to grow with us as our city continued to grow. And I realized that if we didn't get this done or start this journey on my watch, that it probably would stay on the back burner and continue to be an out of sight, out of mind issue. I didn't see that guy sleeping under the bridge. I didn't see that lady with the two kids carrying everything she owned on the run from a violent situation at home. Well, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And so what we did was we put together a task force that I appointed, and I led them on a mission to look at best practices, to look at worst practices. And we came back with both. We customized those lessons, and there were three to fit our boots. One was just giving someone a house without services doesn't work. Providing services to someone without a home doesn't work. And then finally, probably the most important lesson we learned was doing nothing doesn't work either. So we devised Directions Home, our 10-year plan to address chronic homelessness, around permanent supportive housing. Housing with services wrapped around the person in that house. And because of what we've done, we have been able to reduce chronic homelessness in our city in the past couple of years by 20% overall. And that's at a time of recession, a time of budget challenges. The city has continued to pour in around $3 million a year, and this is the first time the city had ever had skin in the game.
Yeah.
The county is in the game because they have worked through the hospital district. And then we got our private partners with Cook Children's Hospital and JPS in their clinics. And then we pulled in workforce, and we asked, where are y'all located? Well, we're 5 miles down the road from where the concentration of homeless people live. And we said, well, you just as well be 50 miles down the road as far as they're concerned. They can't get there. That's not convenient. What if you were to bring your services to where they're located? And so that's what we did, and we created Project Wish. Project Wish has now put over 300 people to work because we prepare them for the workplace. And these are not temporary jobs. These are permanent jobs. And our retention rate is over 80%. So Directions Home is working. And now our city has taken ownership of what we've done. Everybody identifies with it. Everybody knows what Directions Home is. Mm-hmm. Our city council has also come to understand that this is our problem. It's not somebody else's. And we need to be engaged. And so I look for them once I leave in just a couple of weeks to continue that journey. And I think we can address the issue of homelessness. You know, when we went to Los Angeles and we saw Skid Row and we saw close to 80,000 people in one place at one time that were homeless. It was one of the most emotional moments I've had in my 40 years of public service. In my 67 years on this planet, to see not just that sea of homelessness, but hopelessness. And to address homelessness, you've got to first address hopelessness. So I looked at our problem. We had 4,000. Yeah. Half of those were in transitional housing, leaving approximately 2,000 or so. We could get a rope around that, and that's why I said we need to. So I'm blessed to have great partners, public-private partnerships that allow us to move this great city forward.
So there wasn't any one thing, that incident or some reason why you particularly wanted to focus on this issue? I mean, homeless people don't vote all the time.
No, they don't. At the same time, that wasn't my motive. I did read a book. It was called Same Kind of Different as Me. And never read it. I strongly suggest it. And it talked about a homeless person in Fort Worth and a partnership that was formed with a good friend, and the journey they took, and how they arrived to be where they are today. And it's quite a read. It's a combination of laughter and tears, and something that can change your life. It did mine.